And welcome to the it'll be in Iowa and Chicago. Should be fun. First pitch is next. At the game. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video
Okay,
review.
well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Doc Sanders gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number one.
Center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mookie Betts.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
And if he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there he goes towards second. Pitch strike three called. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Anthony Rizzo gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Rizzo will head for second. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Josh Donaldson will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Larkin fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Prince Fielder makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Very weak, 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck second.
Third baseman, number 5, George.
Hot shot to third. Jose Bautista will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting 6.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Xander Bogaerts gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Quinn. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Barry Larkin leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Verlander sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Steven Strasburg is ready for his first AB here in this one. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Tony Gwynn takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Smoke toward third. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the. Jeremy Kraft digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gwynn on the move, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kraft is retired, and there's 1 away. Justin Verlander digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Nope.
2-0 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in for a second time. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first.
Not really the way you want to start a ball game. I mean, it's great you get down to first base, but you're going to be feeling that all day long.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ichiro is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they're going to put the tag on at third. He's out trying to. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring center fielder Ichiro to the plate.
Center fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Rod Carew comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Doc Sanders.
Doc Sanders will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to tempt Fielder there, but he lays off. 1-2 to him now. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Anthony Rizzo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the seats, 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Strasburg gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And Larkin's throw is right there for the first out. Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Yeah, Donaldson primarily played catcher at Auburn, where he was a preseason All-American and an All-Star in the prestigious Cape Cod League.
Yeah, and it's no surprise that he got to play in that Cape League. So many of the major's best players have come through that summer league, and it's really become one of the most treasured aspects of amateur baseball. If you're a baseball fan, it's definitely worth checking out the Cape to go down there to watch baseball.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ichiro on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that. Matt Holliday heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. George Brett stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Barry Larkin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, no balls and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bryant. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strasburg is ready. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jeremy Kraft. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Steven Strasburg gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Tony Gwynn will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Kraft waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ichiro Suzuki steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Justin Verlander. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Changeup called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Popped up. Sanders has a play. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 gone, here's Ichiro.
51. Ichiro Suzuki.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw gets Ichiro at first as he's retired, trying to bunt his way aboard. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word from the dugout is. But here's one more look at it. Man, that's tough to tell if he was out for sure from that angle. And I can see why this was a really tough call on the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
All right,
review.
we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Here's Mookie Betts. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Runner goes for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease.
First baseman number 40.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ichiro calls for it. And that's the third out. Rod Carew will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
First baseman number 84.
Prince Fielder is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Matt Holliday is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. 3-2. Him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Third baseman number 5.
George Brett stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that's in there, 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? He'll go to the bag for 1. Barry Larkin will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. To the left side, that's a base hit as it's through into left. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The throw to the plate, and the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate. Josh Donaldson will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Brett has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. There we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Quinn over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Chris Bryant stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Hit hard on the ground at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Steven Strasburg comes to the plate, and he'll
Leading
start
off
us
with a
off
score.
in the 8th.
Pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista is after it. Into the stands, he got it! Ichiro Suzuki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Verlander gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. To short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Rod Carew steps into the box. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Not close. It's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Tapper right back to the mound. And taken in out there for the first out. Jeremy Kraft will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Gwynn has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 13.
David Ortiz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Ortiz.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a ground ball. Brett is there for it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And now you can see that dugout is up in arms, and they want something to be done about it. And I believe something is going to be done about it as the home plate umpires come out, and he's issued a warning to both benches. One more, and you're gone.
And I think that's exactly what you have to do. When it's the same guy that's gotten hit twice now, that's a little more than coincidental. So hopefully this will put an end to all the fireworks.
Prince Fielder is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled back. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Chapman's ready and delivers. Matt Holliday comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Number 5.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bautista sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
They had the hit and run on there, but this is chopped foul at the plate, and he'll be forced to return to first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. You can see that first base dugout spring to life again, and I think this time the hammer's going to come down as the home plate umpire has seen enough of that guy on the mound. He's ejected from the ball game.
As well he should. I mean, when you miss that badly, come on. Who do you think you're fooling here? Certainly not the man in blue. He's seen all of this before, and he's going to put an end to it before it gets any worse.
Craig Kimbrell will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Barry Larkin will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Kraft goes to get it, and he throws it away.
Oh, no.